What's up, ladies, fellas? What's going on, ladies, fellas? Let me separate it like that because I don't want to. First of all, I'm not gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna crack this beer open first, man. You know what? I'm gonna answer a question for y'all right now. And right now I'm sober. I'm about to be buzzed in a second, but I'm gonna answer a question for y'all right fucking now. All right? Cause I be reading the comments on y'all right, man, like on my fucking videos and shit, the gang stalking videos, like the ones I'm doing like this now. You know, like some of the comments y'all write, man, I screenshot those shits, man, for my evidence. You know what I'm saying? For my own personal evidence. You know what I'm saying? Cause like some of y'all be saying shit that I'm like, I really believe it. Like this one guy wrote a message. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say what he wrote because he said he's gonna delete the message. You can hit me back if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But he said something about like basically how things happen. You know, he was telling me, and it made fucking sense about how like, you know, like neighborhood watches and things of that nature. You know, he spoke on that, and I thought that was a really deep message that he wrote because it was true. And someone else wrote some shit about personality tests and things of that shit, and I was like, it sounded like she's like, it's just a personality test. If you're strong enough, they'll stop. Now, don't want to 100% disregard what she said, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm not getting fucked with as hard. I get fucked with every single day. Don't get it twisted. I'm still getting fucked with. Reason why I'm able to smile and I'm able to do things like a little bit more normal is because I had to leave the location I was at and go somewhere else. You know, kind of hide out in a sense. You know, but I'm still showing face every day. I'm showing face on YouTube. I don't really give a fuck. I done been through it all. I don't care. When you get this shit to happen to you so much, you stop giving a fuck about things, man. It made me stronger. And it really did. It really did make me stronger, man. So that's an introduction to the video. You know, like I said before in my last videos, like I never start on time. But I said when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do something a little different. Hope y'all like the setup back here, too. Anyway, I was wearing this shirt in the video, too, by the way. This is the shirt I was wearing. I think I reversed it because I didn't want the Cali shit showing for other reasons. No offense to Cali because I ain't got no disrespect to y'all at all. Anyway, so you wonder why you're being followed all the time, which I know guys who are watching this video and ladies who are watching this video, you understand what I'm going through and what I've been through and what I'm still going through. Following people, and I'm not talking about Instagram. I'm talking about being followed all the time. Everywhere you go, people watching you. Everywhere you go, people you've seen before. You're gonna run into them, man. I'm gonna tell you every fucking thing in this video. That I can tell you about as far as following. Is I said I was gonna do chapters, and I stopped doing it because it hits close to home. It's hard for me to do these videos. They're personal, so the messages that I get are personal. And people who write me are people that I know. You know what I'm saying? So people were following me. Those are the messages that I get. So I don't want to respond to some of them. And it kind of just, it's stressful. But I don't really care, you know, at this point. Because it's like I said I was here to help. And I'm going to stay helping. I'm not going to bitch out. I'm not going to back out. You will walk into stores. People who were following you previously will end up at that store. I bullshit you not. If you don't have a car, I feel for you. I didn't have a car when this is going on. More likely, you probably don't have a car because you probably got mobbed out of everything. You lost your job, lost your apartment, lost your girlfriend or your husband, lost everything. You don't have nothing no more. Don't got a pot to piss in. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing. I understand. Trust me, I lost it all. I lost it all. I start over like a fucking baby again. It's the harassment it's unbelievable. It's overwhelming. Wrestling with alligators every single day. These people they're not nice. Some of them are nice. I'm not gonna tell you everybody that's out there doing what they're doing is bad. Not everybody 100% knows what the fuck they're doing. So forgive those who don't know what they do. And I'm sure the Lord will forgive them as well. Some people just are caught up in the mix. As far as payments are concerned, how much people getting paid, I don't know, but there's a lot of money involved, and if you're getting gang stalked, more than likely people want you to die. That's the purpose. Life insurance is possibly on your head. You probably have a price on your head in a different sense, like for life insurance. People are waiting for you to die. They want you to die legally. They're trying to kill you. They want you to die legally. They're gonna poison you. So watch what you drink. Watch where you sleep. Um, I'm not telling you to be, keep protected, keep a 9mm, all that shit. There's a couple people out there. There was a guy, man, who shot a bunch of police officers. He was, I heard through the grapevine, he was actually being gang stalked. And hey, you shouldn't be following motherfuckers around, man. I'm a man just like you a man. Don't follow me everywhere I need to go. Don't be watching everything I'm doing. I'm probably being watched right now. But I've learned to protect myself a little bit better, to stop the following and to evade people a little bit more better. I needed to take a breather and time to be able to do that. Everywhere I went, walking, I'll be walking down the street, right? This is what it was for me, because I had no vehicle. When it first started happening to me real bad, when I suspected something, I was getting set up for my ex. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get set up. Sorry to say it. Someone's gonna set you up. Your friend, whatever. You're gonna get set up. They're gonna say, "It's not me. It's not yo. It's you. It's you. Trust me. It's you. Trust me. It's fucking you." Because every time it's them. When every time you try to tell them that, like, this is what's going on with me, and they keep trying to fucking take your attention and push it elsewhere. When they want to try to take your attention and put it somewhere else, they're the ones that are doing it. Because nobody that's your friend or your family should ever be pushing the attention and saying, maybe it's that, maybe it's this. They should believe you, and they should be with you, and they should be following you. They should be there to protect you. If they're not there with you 100%, they're probably the ones that are after you. Believe that. You need that protection. I only have myself. My ex was protecting me in a weird way. I had to run back to her because I was so, at the time, terrified of being outside. I was safer with her, even though she was trying to do some of the same things they was trying to do it. I almost lost my life a lot of times this year. How to protect yourself and keep yourself stable, and every day you keep going on, you keep making it through this survival technique that you're going through. It's like a game of survival. You have to be able to try to evade those evil thoughts that come into your head, the voices that you hear. You need to get that out. You need to ignore things. You need to laugh at it. The more you get frustrated, the more you get upset with it. They just keep coming at you. These are psychopaths. What I've learned about psychopaths is that they don't give a fuck. It's like that. They really don't give a fuck. You ever hear someone, I don't give a fuck? You don't give a fuck to an extent. You give a fuck about something, but they really don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like when you're crying and you're sad and you're like, please don't kill, please. That shit's funny to them. They find it funny. They will laugh at you. It's funny because no one gave them sympathy when they was getting their fucking asses beat when they was kids. So now they got to get what that happened to them, take that out, and they got to bring it to you. And that's the only way they're going to feel happy. Yes is not in their vocabulary. Manipulation. Be careful. Manipulation is key to gang stalking. You will be manipulated. You will be tricked. People will signal you. They will signal. I'll give them to you right now, okay? This is what I saw. When we walk by. They'll fucking fake cough. Now, I'm so traumatized by those fake coughs that every time I hear one, I immediately get like on defensive mode. I'm like, nigga, I heard someone cough. I start looking around. Hachu, sneezing, all that bullshit. Those are signals. If it's happening to you everywhere you go, please understand that that's a signal. No one sneezes and coughs like that, especially while I was living in the fucking heat. You know what I'm saying? In the goddamn desert. No one needs to be sneezing and coughing like that everywhere you go. Don't give me that shit in the middle of the fucking summer. Unless I see a blunt in your mouth, I don't want to hear that shit. What else? Things are electronically controlled. Believe that. You'll walk by someplace, a light will come on electronically as you walk by the light. Only you though. It's targeting you. You'll walk by a light and it will be remotely controlled and it will cut on and it will be a high ass beam beaming at your fucking eyes and your head. You're gonna have a fucking headache every day. Your body's gonna be aching. Your blood pressure's gonna be high. You're gonna be weak, man. You gotta protect yourself. You're gonna read things that are falsified. You're gonna be reading things, trying to figure out how do I evade, how do I stop these gang stalkers. Telling you right now, man, people are gonna feed you fake information all day. You have to be smart. You have to be wise. You have to learn. You have to learn from the mistakes and learn from things you see and really capitalize on those things and learn how to better yourself, protect yourself better. Be careful. If you tend to talk to yourself a lot, don't do it because you're probably, like I said, you're probably being watched all the time. I talk to myself a lot. It's because that's just how I like to get my thoughts out. That's how I remember things. I like to say it out loud. So I'll be like, man, these fucking motherfuckers, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I go that way, I can get through there and cut through there. And then this motherfucker will be that way, and it'll be that way, and it'll cut through there. And I'll see this motherfucker, like how you know, sometimes I get, like, really irritated. I be in bad moods. I'll be sitting there talking shit. I'll be like, when I'm in a bad mood, like, I will talk shit. I just don't. You can't help it but to talk. You get irritated, man. Every day people follow you, it gets annoying. You can't just smile every day and be like, hi, how you doing, sir? Big ups to you if you can do that. I salute you. You gotta be strong through this shit. You have to be strong. Listen to me. I'm strong. I beat addiction, crystal meth addiction during this shit, and I was going through that. And crystal meth was used a lot of the times to mind control me. I quit doing that shit a long time ago, and as I quit, I was unable to quit because every time I woke up, I felt like I was having a hangover as if I quit doing the meth. I'd have the room be spinning. It's a symptom when you get off of it. The room's usually spinning and shit. Everything spins around you. And you just get real, it just feels like shit. And it takes like hours for that shit to go away. I would wake up like that. And I'm figuring, like, why am I waking up? I started my new job and I stopped doing this shit. I was done. This was a while ago. And I couldn't understand why I was still feeling shitty, still looked shitty, still was skinny as all fuck. And I couldn't understand why this was happening. And I know why it was happening because, someone that I knew and some other people were shooting drugs up to me and drugging me and things of that nature, so I can never stop. Like, I almost died. I had a T-shirt. I believe it was a T-shirt, a whole T-shirt, which is a teener, which is like a $40 sack, which is a lot of fucking dope. 1.5. Fucking put into my goddamn, into my arm. It was stuck in there. And it dispersed, you know what I'm saying? And it just went through, and I felt the whole thing, and I was high as hell. And I was on the verge of my arms, and everything was fat as it was, like, real big. Both my arms all swelled up. I was so swole up that you imagine how skinny I was before when I was doing this shit. I was about 40 pounds less than I am now. Wait, yeah, 40 pounds less than I am now. And I looked like I was about 25 pounds more, and people thought I was clean because I was swelled up. They thought I was actually, like, doing good. Like, you looking good, dog. I wasn't looking good. I was, like, on the verge of dying. I didn't want to tell nobody what it was, and I could have went to the hospital and told them what happened, but I wasn't about to snitch and say who did the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you scared to tell anybody shit when this is going on. You don't want to tell nobody shit, and I don't snitch as it is. So it's even more hard for me because I don't like to deal with cops, and cops don't give a fuck about you. If you're targeted, they don't care. They know about you being targeted, and they don't care. You're a part of their game, man. Cops don't give a fuck. It's a higher, like, people on a way higher plateau is fucking with you, man. They're even higher than cops. They pay off the cops, man. They make big bucks doing this gang stalking shit. The hotels, they all in it too. Be careful of them hotels you're going to. If your husband and your girlfriends bring you to hotels, be careful because they're probably in on it. I bet you they're in on it because every hotel I went to, the fucking Days Inn, the Holiday Inn, what else? Oh, the Best Western. How can I forget the Best Western? I want my fucking money back. The Days End, I almost died at the Days End. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into that story right now. That was the closest I was actually getting fucked up, like really getting fucked up EMF wise. Like my body, I was aching. I could barely walk. It was crazy, man. Everywhere I went, motherfuckers kept following me, man. And like things that I liked, like I like girls with like shorts. I mentioned this in other video. I like girls with a little short, little booty shorts on, tank, whatever. I like the way they dress like that. Every girl that will come out was wearing that shit. Now, granted, a lot of girls dress like that, but they were doing it specifically for me because they were coming after me, watching me. I've had people come around the corner and do goofy shit like boo. When I walked around the corner, I had that happen to me numerous times. They would literally be like boo or like hey. They'll yell out something. And I got so used to the shit. I walked by, I wouldn't even flinch, wouldn't even look twice. I just laugh. Because it just wasn't, I was like, nigga, you ain't scaring me. Boo, nigga. Like, what the fuck what is it, second grade? I'm thinking about this shit. I'm trying to give you all the information that I want to give you in this video. Because some of that shit's just insane, man. Online, man. Online attacks are real. You need to be careful with online. You need to watch yourself. If you have a Google account, which I'm sure you do, because we all do if we're on YouTube, check your Google email. You need to start disguising yourself better. Things of that nature. Check your Google email. Go on to Google. Go on your account settings. Make sure all your bullshit's turned off. Location settings, don't have that shit turned on. Turn that the fuck off. Turn off web activity, everything. Only thing I got on is my YouTube history. I don't give a fuck what you see, I look at. That's whatever. Turn all that shit the fuck off. Please do. Because you don't want these people who are after you or whoever it is, your girl or your husband or your man, whoever's doing this shit and has tabs on you, that's a good way to keep tabs on you is through Google. These idiots made it real fucking possible but real easy for these people to make this gang stalking harassment shit, psychological warfare shit a lot easier via internet, and that's the way that they're getting you. My whole location was tracked. I swear I used to walk around. I swear I was clicking in my shoes, and I had that. You know how many times I threw shit in the garbage, clothes and belt buckles, watches, earrings. As crazy as it sounds, man, I'm not bullshitting you. Be able to put devices in everything I own. Hats. I see like pieces of string and shit like that missing from my hat. There be things placed inside of that shit. They have go to Walmart and I want you to you'll blow your fucking mind. If you're living under a rock, go to Walmart. I want you to look at Walmart. Go to the store. Go look at all the hidden camera devices that they have in the electronic section. It will blow your mind. That shit taught me a lot of stuff. Light bulbs. Wi-Fi fucking connections and shit like that. Click of a button. Cameras on the TV setups, flat screens and all that shit. A whole bunch of stuff like that. Watch out. You're probably being watched. I used to go into hotel rooms and be like, boom, 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 boom. Makeup kits. If you're with a girl, you need to watch out with the makeup fucking kits. If you find them in odd places like underneath the bed, underneath the couch, in between the crack of the couch, anywhere where a fucking thing of makeup should not be. Mascara, open it up, and it's underneath. You shouldn't do it because you open it up, they have audio recorders inside of them. I'm not bullshitting you. You can turn those things into audio. They're USB fucking makeup kits. You can plug them in. There's speakers that they're audio recording devices. Trust me. You are being listened to and watched everything you do. I could not even jack off for I don't know how long because I couldn't feel comfortable jacking off. Because in the bathroom, you're probably being watched too when you're taking a shit. Believe that. They know everything about you. I went to the ambulance because I got fucked up, right? I got attacked or whatever. I was in the ambulance and I was just asking for help. That's all I wanted was help. And I got picked up by the ambulance and I swear on everything I love, the people who picked me up in the ambulance were the same people who were following me. I bullshit you not. They were taking the information down on the little computer, and after that, she used her cell phone and put my information into the cell phone, into her personal records. I don't know who these people are. I'm not gonna really name out big names because I just don't want to fuck with them like that because I see how strong they are and how hard they go. They're usually after you for a reason. You know, I don't know how long they're gonna keep going after you. Stay off of the fucking dark web. Don't go on that shit at all. Be careful what you're doing. Locations, history, all that stuff. Erase it, delete it. Protect yourself, man. Go back to the Google thing. If you go on the Google thing and account settings, you can look for like Google Hangouts and Google Groups. They have these Google Groups out there. Be careful because you might be placed into one of them. I found myself in a group with 480 people. I'm not bullshitting you neither. And that was 3 months after I found out that I was even in that private group that you can't even see anyone's face, no names, nothing. It's a private group, and the names I saw in there were pretty scary, man. The screen names. No one's name was real. It was all AKA, you know, member this kind of member game, you know, whatever. All that shit was there. 480 people. And that was 3 months prior. Who knows how many people dropped out of the fucking group? Could have been hundreds. It could have been hundreds more, thousands. Who knows? You know, everywhere I was going, people was after me, man. On the street, beeping their horns at me, flicking me off, cursing me out, pointing guns at me, pulling their guns, walking around with their guns on their hip. Shots fired when I walked by. Many times. I done heard lots of shots. And shots fired at me. You know, not to kill me, but just to scare me. I got to the point that I had so many fucking shots fired and all types of shit and laser pointers and beams and shit like that. As if someone was like, point, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I would see the shit on my chest and just look at it and be like, you know, do it. Because I'm about sick of this shit. Y'all took everything from me. Took everything. Picked me up in the ambulance, right? Brought me to the hospital. I said, look, please, man. I saw her. They came in there and I called the ambulance. They called them from the bank. And then these people came into the bank and it was like, yo, call this number. And this is the second time this happens to me. They gave them a number to call, and it was like the other number where, you know, the other ambulances pick you up, not the real ones, you know, the temporary ones. They picked me up, got my information, dropped me off, asked me what hospital I want to go to. It's kind of funny because, you know, my ex went to a hospital that same day, and she went to a completely different hospital. I made sure I chose to go to a different hospital. She ended up in the same hospital that I was at. Ain't that a bitch, huh? The fuck is that about? You know, how we end up in the same hospital? And it wasn't even a real hospital. It was like a room, a little bit bigger than this room I'm in right now. And these are cells. These are not doctor's office. These are fucking jail cells. They put me in there. It was like 7 of us in there. The lady, the nurse lady, stuck the needle in my arm, right, to take my IV, and she put it in there like someone like that. And when she stuck it in, she did it perfectly. She went like boom, and then she went like that, and went like that, and pulled it out. And then I started bleeding. It was dripping out blood, and I was like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, and I remember I grabbed her arm. I said, what are you doing? And she's like, well, next time, well, I gotta do the other arm. I said, well, you just did the other arm just fine. She's like, well, next time you won't move. And I said, and I got scared at that point. That lady gives me nightmares, man. I just can't never remember her fucking face. Psycho, man, complete psycho. And then she did it again she did it twice to the same arm. She did it I messed up. And I was like, well, and I remember I made a joke about it because she did that. And I was like, what was that? You just, you know, and then she did it again. And it hurt even more because obviously it was already damaged. And she did it again and just kind of really fucked it up. And she's like, damn, gotta do it again. Against the other arm. And she went to my other arm. And then I was like, you did good the first time. She's like, well, next time you won't move. And then, like, they was just all looking at me and shit. They were standing there, like, stone-faced. And she just did it again, put it on her arm, and she poked up again. And she was like, just scrabble, and pulled it out. I was bleeding a lot. And then she goes, revenge. I'm like, what the fuck? Who? I don't even know you. I ain't do shit to you. Apparently, I pissed somebody off. Someone probably heard me yelling. I used to do a lot of yelling. Whatever. Nothing is justifiable for what they did to me, period. But I went through it, and I made it through it, and I'm stronger than ever, man. And I'm blessed every day. Be protective, man. You know how many times I ran away from the ambulance because they were going to do that shit? I tried to avoid that 5 times. And the one time I went, I was so like, just fuck it. I said, man, they're going to kill me in the hospital, I'm going to die on these streets. So I'll just take the chance. And, you know, some other shit happened to me in the hospital as well. I was attacked by some fucking whatever, you know. It wasn't like a long thing. I was sleeping and he grabbed me or some shit. And I was asleep. So and they fuck you up in that place, man. It was like 7 of us. They'll fuck you up in there. You don't back talk. Don't talk shit. Took my possessions. They made me take my, made me put on this jail outfit. It wasn't even. They made me put on a jail outfit, yo. It was called the High Risk AWOL. Aw, that's where I was at. In this room that was dark, and it was like a basement and like a storage room looking thing, man. It looked like shit, like a horror movie, something out of a horror movie, man. That's what I was dealing with, and that's probably what you're dealing with too. So be careful. Hacking. There's other ways. I'm gonna make a video about hacking and how to actually take your computer and your laptop and how to protect yourself from remote control hacking. How to disable everything. I recommend you can check out a YouTube video, look that up, protect yourself from future hackers. As soon as I was on my laptop that I'm using now, and immediately someone tried to hack it, and I moved, and I saw the state that was doing it, the same state that was doing all this fuck shit to me when I was back there. So I saw the IP address. I got it saved. I got it written down. I got it on a chalkboard out there. I should put the shit on fucking YouTube so no one can see it. But I'm not gonna do it. I got your fucking IP address down there. Fucking pieces of shit. I really feel for y'all, man. You keep your head up, man. It's strong. It's hard. It happens to me still. I still get messages from people. It's just not as like frequent and it's a hardcore. I'm not getting followed anymore like I used to. But I every now and then I had a couple of days where I was getting followed. It was a couple of days I did get followed out here. So it doesn't really go away, but you can definitely chill it out and you can really ignore it and you can just live a life, man. Stay clean, stay sober, get off the dope if you're on dope. Try to fix yourself, better yourself. Don't do it for them though. Do it for yourself. Don't let anybody make you do anything that you don't want to do because quitting for them, even though I went through all that shit I still fucked around and got high. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, when I quit this time, I did it for myself. I went to a party the other day with a bunch of fucking tweakers in there, man. I said no, and that was hard for me, but I said no. I just said no. Be strong, man. Protect yourself. Be easy. Be careful with them hotel rooms. Watch out. Suspicious things. If people following you, going everywhere you go, foreigners, people from all over the world will be after. I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. It's crazy. It's the day-to-day thing. It's reality, man. Right now, I'm going to take it easy right now. I'm going to finish this brew with you. You look back and you think about all the things that happened to us, right? Happened to me. To this day, I'm still going through mental torture for that shit. I need to see a psychiatrist or something because I need to speak to somebody about this shit. It's hard stuff, especially when you're set up by someone you love, and I love the person who did this to me dearly. So that love is gone now. I still think about that person, even though I know they're fucking psycho, but I still. I think about the good times. And I know I'll never ever go back to that. But I do think about the good times. I love that girl. But, shit happens, right? Sometimes hearts get broken. I'm trying to think, like, some other shit to tell you real fast. Well, cause I want to save other things for other videos. Cause I can go on for days and days and days about this shit. And that's pretty much it, man. I think I'm gonna close this video, man. I'll make it like 30 minutes, man. No reason to keep going, man. Like I said, be careful. Hotels, internet things, cell phones. Change your cell phone number if you can. Don't give it to nobody you don't know. Don't answer phone calls you don't know. Don't say yes when they keep saying, hello, I can't hear you. Don't say yes. Don't give personal information to people on the phone you don't know. Even if it sounds like it's supposed to be a church is helping you, don't give it to them. Don't trust anybody. Get out of the city you can if you're able to. Try to move out. Do whatever you can. Just start off somewhere fresh, man. And don't let no one know where you're going. It's hard to trust people. You're going to lose friends in this shit. You're going to lose friends. It's gonna happen. You have to start over, make new friends. You're gonna lose everything: house, car, money, fucking all that stuff. And some people die from this stuff. They kill themselves. You know. God bless. God bless you. God bless your family. Some people get killed by the T.I. I'm gonna drink too much to get that beer belly, you know. Be careful with information you read online. If you're being targeted, because you're probably being targeted, like proxy server. I don't know that Linux and shit. Like people are hacking you, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get into that way later, but you're gonna read a lot of fake shit. You're gonna read day-to-day activities, things that are going on. Like you're like it's literally like a book. Like my shit was like someone wrote a book to me. Everything I would read, it would happen to me later on. You know, so it was like a Bible that was written for me about everything. It was like the everyday day. You know what I'm saying? To everything that was gonna go on. You know, the gang stalking Bible and shit. It's fucked up, man. Religious wars. Be careful if someone knocks on your fucking door with a pamphlet. Those, you know, religious people, just politely close the door. Like, I'm not interested. Close the door. Do not talk to people who are going to the door, canvassing and trying to tell you to go to the church, go to this thing. They're probably involved. Hate to say it. Probably involved. Believe it or not, religious wars is a thing. Trust and believe that. Anyway, I'm getting ready to sign out, man. I don't know when this thing's gonna cut off, and I don't want to be left without having a last word like all my other videos. If it happens, it happens. You know, this is the end of it, though. Make sure to like and subscribe, man, if you like my videos. I got plenty more on other topics as well. Like I said, when I hit 500, I'm at like 470 now. I thank all y'all. Just 2 weeks ago, I said I was at 444. So it's climbing, you know, and I'm not even making videos, and it's good to see y'all keep coming, man. I'm gonna try to make more videos and shit like that. I got a video where I'm high as hell, and I didn't upload it because it was I just kept laughing. I couldn't. I gotta look at the video now. I'm gonna review it, maybe upload that as well, man. Give y'all both, cause y'all come here for two things, you know. And I'm gonna start making other series of other things. I'm gonna start carrying casting news events and things of that nature and other things as well. And I'll give my commentary on that. You know, I got a gaming channel as well, Security Gamer. I might go back to that. I actually figured out how to get back online to that. That's funny. Ain't logged on in 4 years, so I actually might keep that channel up as well. If you're into the gaming shit, check out my Mortal Kombat videos, motherfucker. I get down. I gets down. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter, all that shit. I gets down. I'm old school with that. I mean, I like to have a good time. 600 something subscribers on there. So, you know. Check me out. Hopefully I can gain as many as I can, you know. Just keep doing it. Y'all stay strong out there once again, and it's gonna be okay, man. Remember how strong you are, and don't ever let nobody take your dignity. Don't ever let nobody tell you what the fuck, you know, dictate your life and when you're supposed to die, and when and if you should kill yourself. Fuck that, Nick. Fuck you. I had a fucking burnt. Now, y'all take it easy, man. Like I said, like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all, for real. I wouldn't be here without y'all. Psych.